Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plapper. Platypus is the name, and welcome to another Dislyte video. Today, is that a little loud to you? Today, we're going to be going over my, again, account 100% free to play. Not saying I'm the best free to play account out there, but, you know, I am 100% free to play right now. We are going to be showing off my team for KRONOS 7 auto farming. Now, before we get off the gate, I'm just going to say this isn't a 100% team. This team, I think I did it like out of 10 times. I think it was 7 or 8 out of those 10 times it succeeded, so it seems to be pretty consistent. But there's no doubt that there is some that you can lose, but I think it's pretty much 100% on manual, and the team's only going to get stronger, so hopefully we can get there. So why is 7 such an important number? Why didn't I do one for 6 and 5 on top of them being kind of easy? You can see that, I mean, everything's relatively easy. 7's going to be easy in 2 months probably, right? But the main reason you want to first get the 7 as a big breaking point is that you get the ability to get 6-star gems. So see, 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 3 to 6. So this means you can now farm this for 6 stars, which is very, very good. These are going to be the best in the game. Potentially, you know, you got to get your rolls on them and stuff, but you have a chance to get really, really good relics from doing this once you can get the 7 and auto farm it. Now, once you get stronger and you can auto farm 8, I'm not there yet. You also get to cut out the 3s, so everything's a 4, 5, or 6. And then, you know, but once you get to that point, right, everything is a 4, 5, or 6. So 8 is another pretty big threshold, but this still makes it possible. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the team, and I'll do one auto. Hopefully it wins. It usually does, but we'll find out. So here's gonna be my team here. I'm just gonna go through them manually here. My leader is going to be, you know, can I even see it just if I go in here? I think I could see it, but I don't think I could show you their relics. If I come in here and I go to challenge, you can see my team right here. Yeah, but I can't look at their talents. Okay, so let's check this out. So there is one unit that I consider not super free to play friendly. However, I'm free to play, and so I will consider it free to play friendly as long as I pulled it, you know, because I think that's reasonable. Everything on my account by definition is free to play. But captain here. I'm kind of looking for purples. This character honestly isn't my favorite. In story, they're pretty great. In this, they're not. They're mostly just a filler right now until I get better purple units that really dish out more damage. But not bad. You know, I'm sitting them with the Hades set. Hades is very, very powerful right now. In the early game and maybe even into the mid game, Hades feels insane because a lot of your supports are either not that good, they don't have their skills leveled up, so the cooldowns are long. Or it's just like the damage you're getting, the percent damage increase is good, but your attacks are still relatively low, where flat amounts are still pretty decent. And the healing is just super, super good. So I've been using that a lot. I got Hades there, got Hades on this guy. You can see this guy I did draw a lot of him, so this is actually really, really great here on this guy. Awakenings on everyone is 3. I don't have anyone above 3 yet, because I just wanted to get their awaken abilities. This would be the less free-to-play unit, right? This is a Nat 4-star. But, you know, I did pull them. I pulled only one of them, and there's been a lot of free pulls in the early game, so I don't feel too bad. So this is the one person I don't have with Hades. I feel like because I'm running 2 healers, that having one character is just, that doesn't have Hades is good, because I have a single target heal and 2 AoE heals, so they can absorb the single target, and the whole team kind of benefits from the AoE. So I feel like it's reasonable to have this. So you can see, like, this doesn't match, right? So for me, speed is like king above all. It's been so useful in so many of these things. So I have this just because I got a 5-star with speed on it, so I leveled that up to 13. I could probably even do it to 14 right now, but let's not fuck with anything yet. And so even though these don't match, this is just something with a good amount of HP. I don't have anything that's like, I could maybe take this off and like min-max a bit more, but this is the stuff, this is what I've been using, so I'm just happy with this. As for this guy, again, just damage dealer. It's not like, nothing in his kit is particularly amazing for this fight. Like, the defense down is good, the high burst damage is good, but it's mostly because he's just a higher level and he's pretty decent. Kind of the same with her. Her abilities aren't really why she's here. It's mostly because she's just pretty good at the stages leading up to the boss with lots of AoE, and then she just does decent damage when you actually get there. On the other hand, this character is a character that's very, very, very beneficial because of the abilities specifically. On top of being like Glimmer, right? So there's nothing that they're ever weaken. And just having a cool character model in general. Definitely feels like a Street Fighter character or something. Maybe a Tekken. Probably a little more Tekken-esque. But her abilities are insane. Tiger Roar gets 3 stacks of Tiger Roar, which means her next 3 attacks, which doesn't include this one, will get a 100% crit rate. So already all of her 3 next 3 attacks are going to crit. That's enough to crit for the rest of the fight, or at least the rest of the round, because it doesn't carry between rounds. But deals decent damage, okay, but an 80% chance of inflicting speed down and defense down for 2 turns. That's so the damage is fine. It's not bad, but it's not good. The 80% of speed down, defense down is great on AoE, and then she has these really killer attacks against these bosses. 200% damage, which is guaranteed to crit if you do it after if you use one of your stacks of Tiger's War, and then it inflicts 2 bleeds, and then if you crit, which you're guaranteed to, it gets another 2 bleeds. So this will be 4 bleeds. Against KRONOS, this is extra good because he will end up taking more than 1 turn at a point, and sometimes he'll just double bleed himself, and it just does a lot of damage. And this one is pretty good too. You attack an enemy for an okay amount of damage, and sometimes you get disease them. That's not really important in this fight. Reducing AP is pretty good in this fight though. Overall, I would say she's an incredible unit, one of the best probably in the game in my opinion, at least one of the best 4 stars. And then we're just running 2 healers here. I haven't leveled her up. She is 5 stars, but she is still level 40 right now. She's just got some AoE heal. The immunity is pretty nice if the auto farm team lines it up right, so you avoid the stun. But it's not a big deal either way. Single target heal, like a nuke heal, and then an AoE heal, and then a pretty cool here, just attack, you know, whatever. It reduces their AP sometimes. It's not really there. They're mostly here to keep everyone alive because KRONOS does more damage the lower health you are. So you want to keep your health as close to max as possible. So I'd recommend 2 supports at least. Maybe you go for a 3 support extra slow build where 2 of them are like healers. One of them's a debuffer to keep everyone topped off. But she's basically here for AoE heal. Downfall is okay. Poetry's okay. You can see I haven't brought her above level 40 yet. My abilities aren't really leveled at all. I'm going through it and trying to level the important abilities on important characters. I probably invested too many in some other characters that I'm not using as much anymore, but I'm saving my legendary ones until I get a legendary that I really like. Probably the fusible legendary, which I'm not close to, but you know, we'll get there eventually. Anyway, without further ado, let's actually jump into the fight, and hopefully we just win on our very first one. I'll slow down the thing. If there's a way to turn off animations for fights, though, also let me know. So everyone should be good here. I don't think I messed with any of their relics. And obviously, yeah, okay. So we're gonna battle. I'm gonna turn it off auto first, just to make sure that I get the speed right. Okay, let's do it on ×2. All right. So as you can see, like the waves, I've never actually lost anyone on the waves for this specific team on this specific level. I'm sure level 8 is way harder. This guy's really good at clearing waves, right? Especially when you get his attack quite a bit up. But I find this fight to be so focused on healing. That's why, I have my 2 damage dealers, both with heal. And then my 3rd damage dealer as being the one that actually has the increased damage output. I think the crit damage is probably better on her. Like just flat crit damage, but I don't have that set ready to go yet. Whereas I do have a lot of the increased attack stuff. And her bleed does get stronger with her attack stat, right? I think bleed is scaling off attack stat. So I have lost in not this wave, but this wave has been the death of my auto farming sometimes, because these guys will inflict disease. Sometimes they double inflict disease and my guys just won't heal, so they'll go into this fight almost dead. That's rare. But you can see, like, a lot of my characters are very, very fast. That is something that I mentioned on one character, but my healers both have speed sets. All my characters, I think she doesn't. She's pretty slow and he's pretty slow, but like I have like plus 35, 40 speed, plus 40, 50 speed, plus 40, 50 speed. I really want to be fast and get under this. So you can see we heal. And this is only like I think this is day 4, it might be day 5 technically. I started rate like, it's kind of weird because I started rate when like reset was hitting. I started at this time where like right before reset or right after reset. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like there was kind of like I had to wait like 3 days, I think, to originally get into the cube or something. Like I only had a little bit to do it, and then I got in, and then the cube didn't reset for a while. So I feel like I'm a little bit maybe behind. Maybe I joined a tiny bit late. But you can see he's at 11%. It looks like I might not even lose anyone this fight. Yeah, in this fight I didn't even lose anyone, which is awesome. So great. That was a great showing. Good job, team. I will say I did boost the healer. She was 4-star when I was auto farming it. Let's take a look. Did we get any 6s? We got no 6s, so that's kind of poopy. But I can show you some of the ones we got. Hey, advances squad, whatever, 40 out of 40. Let's go. Hey, look at this. We're so good at this game. So if we come here and actually look, I would love to spend $30 right now. Thank you on my free-to-play account. Honestly, I do want to spend money in the game, but I think it kind of is more fun to make content for free-to-play stuff. One thing that I did get, I don't even know if I equipped it. I just got this one. This was the last one I did before the video. Is this an incredible relic? No, but it was way better than what I was using. And honestly, the defense bonus, even though it's not like her ideal kit, for this specific fight, it's pretty good because this guy doesn't have insane amounts of HP, but he dishes out damage. So having things like this is pretty good. And you can see, even if you don't have like a set here, sometimes stats are more important. I think speed is one of those stats that sometimes is just more important. I'm probably not gonna bring, I'll probably bring this one to 14 to get one more boost, right? The reason I didn't is because I was out of money and I still don't have enough. But I'll probably keep this on her until I get to a couple 6 stars. But yeah, 6-star speed stuff is gonna be the dream, especially on the speed set. Just so I can show you the speeds here, right? Okay, hers is only plus 27 and hers is plus 43, so she's way faster. I bet this has speed on it. Yeah, okay. And then hers is only plus 27 because this doesn't have speed on it. I don't think I had anything else with speed as a main stat. Either way though, yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much. I hope this was useful. If I failed at teaching you guys something that was not made obvious in the course of the video, just let me know. I appreciate anyone that watches this video, and if you do like it and you feel this helps you, or you know anyone else that's free to play that needs help, just, you know what, share this around. Could be fun for, you know, I'm hoping to get a little bit of traction in this game. Clicking this. Want to see if I get another pull here. I don't even know where, I still don't even remember where pulls come from. I'm at 9. I wanted to do a 10 pull. But you know what? I'll do a 10 pull in the next video. Guys, see ya in the next video. Peace.